Hey everyone, day 85 of No Poker. 85 days with No Poker. We are definitely going to reach 100 because today is June 8th. At the absolute earliest, we will be out of phase 3 and on to phase 4 on the 24th, which is at least another, so that would mean the first possible day would be June 26th, which is a Friday for CCG. So if today's the 8th and this is 26th, that's what, like, I don't know, however many days, 2 weeks from, it'll be almost three weeks from this past Friday. So 18 days, something like that. Anyways, 85, we're definitely gonna get over 100. So happy day 85. Let me tell you, yesterday was 1984. We're doing every year, or every vlog day, like today's day 84. So we're gonna do movies that came out in 1985. Top movies, notable movies, movies that I remember, cult classics, goofy movies, funny movies, just whatever the case may be. It's stuff that I remember as a kid growing up. It's movies that affected me, and then obviously the most popular movies of that time. Yesterday I went on a pretty big limb and I said 1984 would be the one I would choose if I had to choose to watch only movies made in 1984. That is, until I discovered what movies came out in 1985. So I might quickly be changing that. It only lasted 1 day. Sorry about that, 1984. Oh, before we get to 1985 dates, I want to do a quick update about Vegas. So some people have been asking me, because apparently we're the poker expert here in Chicago. You heard it here first, folks. It's undisputed. Vegas is doing 5-handed tables. So they were at 4-handed tables. They are at 5-handed tables. I do not believe that they're doing masks mandatory, but I don't really have anything. My inside guy, I like to call him the secret weapon, Keith, out in Vegas. Shout out to Mr. Keith Crick. He did let me know that they were 5-handed, and I know some of them are kind of using the plexiglass and whatnot, but it's kind of case by case. They're not 100% sure exactly what's going on. So be that as it may, they are at least going 5-handed, which is good for the rest of the poker world. I think we will be 6-handed, and again, you know, everything's up in the air. We have no idea exactly what's gonna happen. We've still got about 2.5 weeks to figure out what will happen for the first event, but hopefully it'll be June 26th, Friday. I am looking at places now, and then 4th of July weekend will be at the max. We probably won't do a July 4th event that Saturday, but Thursday, Friday, and Sunday we will have events. I'll be updating the schedule weekly here, or you know, each and every day. So stay tuned, and hopefully you've made it this far through the vlog to see what's gonna happen. All right, 1985. What movies came out in 1985? Well, scroll to the top of my list here. Wikipedia, 1985. #1 movie in 1985. Pretty good one. Back to the Future. Cult classic. It's a fantastic movie. I don't even think I need to talk about that one. It's just phenomenal. #2 movie, Rambo First Blood Part 2. Rambo series, awesome. Rocky 4, Rocky, awesome. Rocky 4 was the one that I remember the most. I think as a kid, I saw Rocky 4 first, because I was 5 in 1985. I saw Rocky 4 first, and then I remember watching the ones behind it, like watching 1, 2, and 3 later with my dad. But I definitely remember the first Rocky movie I ever saw was Rocky 4. Man, that was a good movie. Maybe it applies now. We should be watching movies like Rocky 4 where two people kind of overcome their differences culturally, and it's a feel-good story at the end. They do beat the shit out of each other though, so maybe that's something that happens. I don't know. It's the only thing I'm gonna say about that. #4 is The Color Purple. Interesting thing about The Color Purple, I did not know it was directed by Steven Spielberg. It's wild. I only think of like Jaws and other Spielberg movies that are eluding me at the moment, but you know, I don't think of The Color Purple, so that was pretty interesting. Out of Africa, Robert Redford, Meryl Streep. Robert Redford is one of my favorite actors of all time. Cocoon. Cocoon's #6 in 1985. Who'd have thought a movie about old people and aliens would do so well? It's great. Plus Steve Guttenberg's in it, so that's good too. The Jewel of the Nile, we talked about Romancing the Stone yesterday as 1984. The sequel is The Jewel of the Nile. I might have those two movies confused, or they kind of run together, but can you blame me? It's basically the same plot, they just did it twice, but it did very well in the box office. Witness! Amish, Harrison Ford, can't beat any of them. Little kid sees a murder in a bathroom or something like that. Harrison Ford has to pretend to be Amish. He's a good looking Amish guy. #9 and #10 are great movies. Goonies and Spies Like Us. I mean, Goonies, again, it's like Back to the Future. We don't really need to tell anybody how great a movie that is. And Spies Like Us is underrated and fantastic. It is just as good as Stripes or other Chevy Chase, Bill Murray movies, but it's John Candy's in it. It's got a lot of good lines. Spies Like Us, Cold War stuff. All right, B movies. We're gonna make this quick because this is a long vlog today. American Ninja, my brother and I watched that a million times. It was like a white guy who ended up becoming like a ninja. That was great. Breakfast Club came out that year. St. Elmo's Fire, the whole Brat Pack. Cat's Eye, do you remember that little creepy guy that was like trying to, and the cat kept trying to save the little girl? Red Sonja, which is the third movie of the Conan epic series. What else we got? Clue came out. I still like Clue. I watched that the other day with the kids. At least the middle part, not the end when everybody gets murdered. Pee-wee's Big Playhouse, or Pee-wee Herman movie came out. Again, I remember that one a lot when I was a kid. Desperately Seeking Susan, I guess it's Madonna, so you have to mention that one. Ewoks: The Battle for Endor, which is going as my favorite Star Wars movie. Again, like Rocky IV, I don't remember seeing Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi and Star Wars. I remember watching the Ewoks movie first, and then I remember going back and watching the Star Wars movie. So I kind of started Star Wars in the Ewok. My favorite bear as a kid, like my stuffed animal toy, was an Ewok Wicket. It's also my first dog's name. My mama liked that one. Explorers is a fantastic movie. It's still really good now. Return to Oz scared the shit out of me. I like Wizard of Oz, so I like Return to Oz. Teen Wolf came out that year. Fletch. Summer Rental with John Candy, that was a good one. The Last Dragon, we talked about that earlier. That's another good kung fu movie. Weird Science. Seriously, Weird Science? If I had one movie to watch the rest of my life, it would be Weird Science. Maybe that would be if I had one movie the rest of my life to watch on a desert island by myself. I don't know, we'll see how that one goes. Mad Max Thunderdome, you guys know how I feel about apocalypse movies and that being one of my best. And National Lampoon's European Vacation came out. It is official, folks. 1985 is the new 1984. It is by far the best movie year so far of the 80s. It's fantastic, it's fun. I'm hoping you're enjoying these 80s vlogs. It's nice that I get to talk about something a little bit different than poker. I really hope to see you guys soon, because if I don't talk about 80s movies, we really have nothing else to talk about, because it's been 85 days and I know nobody wants to hear me talk about my kids and I going on a scooter ride again. I'm wearing a NASA shirt. We will see you guys tomorrow, day 86 of the No Poker vlog. See everybody, bye. What are we doing?
Laying down.
What are we watching?
Sesame Street.
Why do we always watch Sesame Street?
Because Harrison loves it.
Harrison loves it, right?
Yeah.
Should we go see Harrison real fast?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Whoa. There's baby Harrison. Baby Harrison, do you love, hey buddy, do you love Sesame Street?
Do you love Sesame Street? You love Sesame Street?
All right, everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, wait, bend down, quick so we see you. Bye. Bye-bye, Harrison. Bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.